All right, you guys. So, because I'm doing the whole green screen thing, girl, I'm gonna have to do this on my phone, and I'm not excited about it because my notes was on my phone. But until I get my softbox lights, because that's really what I need to have the right kind of lighting, I'm just gonna have to do it up here, which means my video was gonna be a little bit shorter than what I would like to have been. But that's all right, because we gonna make it work one way or another. Girl, like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way you say you do, make sure you watch those ads. My PayPal and Cash App will be listed down to the description box. And also, you can find me on Facebook as well as Twitter. And you can also email me, girl, at tlsmittheatalk@gmail.com. Girl, last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta was everything. It was everything. Now, I have to go off my Chrome Dome since, my notes is on my phone and I'm using my phone, but that's all right. We're going to go on ahead and get this thing in the swing. First and foremost, just let me say this right here. I thought Pride was everything. New York Pride is something serious, girl, and I'm not mad at it. Shout out to the New York Pride. Nene shows up to address, or should I say, speak to Cynthia for whatever reason. I will say this. It felt good to see Nene not drag Noelle into the middle of her and Cynthia's situation. Noelle told Cynthia, hey, she came up, she spoke to me, and I was glad at Cynthia's response. She simply said, well, I mean, yeah, she should come up and speak to you because she ain't got no issue with you. Her issue was with me and me only. So shout out to Nene for not being so childish and kidding in the mind that we all know that she could be, and that she spoke to that young lady. Moving right along from that, Portia goes to see Dr. Sherry, I believe her name is. And Dr. Sherry asked her a very valid question, which is, did you make Dennis earn your trust, or did you give it up to him willingly? And Portia, you just should have answered the question. Girl, yeah, you gave yourself up to that man willy-nilly, and now look at what happened. You didn't really give the relationship a chance to really get to know him, know what he is like, and know what the circumstances of your relationship could have been before you decided to lay up with this man, have a baby by him, and then get engaged, all to now figure out and know that he slept with another woman while you was in the middle of your pregnancy. Because, girl, and listen, Portia ain't the only one that has done that. There's a lot of y'all women who sit out there willing to do any and everything possible known to man to get a damn man, to get a husband, and to get a baby daddy. And then when situations like this arise, your feelings are hurt in the long run. But I'm proud of Portia for admitting it, for standing up in it, and for saying, come hell or high water, she's going to make sure to do any and everything she can do to make sure that PJ knows her worth and knows her works, and that she don't have to put up with a man doing any old kind of thing to her, especially when she's an independent woman and she's out here getting it on her own. And for that, Portia, I see it for you. I see it for you. This dinner between Eva, Marlo, and Cynthia. Cynthia, this is another time where you were not honest. You should have let Eva know beforehand who all was coming down to the dinner. Now, granted, Marlo was the one that invited you, and I totally get that. But she invited you, not Eva. And I understand what you was trying to do, but Eva's pregnant. Eva ain't got no time to be sitting here dealing with all of this, girl. She already 25 months pregnant, and look it. Her attitude is all over the damn place. You knew better than that, girl. Now, I'm not saying that she did that to be messy, because I don't believe that that's what it was. I honestly believe she felt like Eva as well as Marlo could sit down and finally hash out their differences and be women about it. But it didn't happen that way. I wish it would have, but it didn't. I will say this. Eva said Marlo is a nasty spirited person. lace front is ill fitted or something like that. She said, "Girl, it's in my phone. I wish I could get it to you, but I'm gonna say this, baby. She gave her an old gay nasty read, and I was all here for it. But I will say this: I really do want Marlo as well as Eva to get over their situation. I mean, it's not that deep enough to where y'all have to just." When she comes up, you have to go running off like a distraught white woman running up the spiral staircase. Like, it won't nothing gonna happen to you, girl. Won't nothing gonna happen to you. And I highly doubt Marlo would have said that and gave you much, considering the fact that you was sitting there pregnant. Now, Marlo, what was kind of wrong was how you got there and you already started with the shade when she left, basically saying she's upset that she's living a fraudulent lifestyle and that she's broke. Marlo, I'm gonna need for you to have another claim to fame, Miss Girl. Like all of these broke jokes and broke reads, they broke down, and you need to find something new to talk to somebody about. Like, you got a lot of Hazel E in you, which is you seem to know everybody's financial statement and everybody's financial situation but your own. Find something else to read that girl on, Marlo. The whole you broke, you broke, you broke. Girl is tired. We already know her ass is broke. Her bridesmaid that said they put her business all out on Front Street. We don't need you to constantly get up here giving us these tired ass reads. We get it. We know she's broke. Well, she ain't broke, but she's living way too high on the hog, in my opinion. And she needs to stop doing that. But listen, that whole situation can be worked out with just a simple sit down and a simple conversation, and both of you all just be women about it. Admit that both of you all were wrong. Well, and mainly admit that you was wrong, because she ain't do shit to you, Marlo. Admit that you was wrong. You sorry, and you didn't mean for that to happen, and you not gonna do it again, and y'all can finally get over it. Please. I will say this though, Cynthia was absolutely right when she was talking to Marlo about as it pertains to Nene. Like, Nene constantly wants to sit up and play victim and fall victim to situations that she created. And she's absolutely right. Everybody's whole thing is, well, that's just Nene. That's just how Nene is. And I'm very guilty of that. But I'm definitely going to stop doing that, Cynthia. I am. And I'm going to start holding that wildebeest accountable for her actions as it pertains to the situations that she put herself in. She put herself in this situation between you and her. And Marlo, you are absolutely right for sitting her down and getting her ass together and letting her know, girl, listen, the both of y'all was wrong. The both of y'all hit too low below the belt, and both of you all need to apologize. Because when they went out to eat, Nene got all upset and in her bag, basically because Marlo told her the absolute truth. See, you always wanted this girl to be your little lackey and your little lapdog, but now that she has a mind of her own because God humbled her ass, with her having to take control of those two nephews of hers, she finally sees being your lapdog and your little flunky is the reason why don't nobody really want to hang with her. Now that she has a mind and a brain of her own and you can no longer control her, now you all upset with her, want to get up and run up the spiral staircase like a distraught white woman, all because she told you right. And she did tell you right, Nene, you was wrong. You was wrong and you need to apologize. Point blank, end of it, the end of story. You was wrong. Period. Get over it. You was wrong. Portia goes back to work at Dish Nation. Thank God. I'm really glad she got up out of her funk and she went on ahead and went back to work to go and make her money. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna take care of you but you, evidently. And while you sitting around here crying and whining and still being a bad girl, I guarantee you he ain't. He out living his best life. So I'm really glad that you got up out of bed, you put your big girl G-Raws on, and you carried your behind back to work. Shout out. Candy, Todd, and Ace go down to see Shadia. Congratulations. I heard she already had the little baby girl. Congratulations to Candy and Todd. And Lil Ace, he finally a big brother down. Shout out to all of them. In Kenya's situation with Mark is very confusing. It's very confusing, and it lends itself to what I've been saying all along, which is either his ass is gay or he has a whole nother situation down here to New York, because it makes no sense why he never wants to spend time with his wife, love his wife, hunch on his wife, make his wife feel like she's the only girl in the world. It doesn't matter where in the United States he is at. When he comes home to her, it is him or her. And he is not doing that. He's not doing that, and it makes no sense to me. I don't know no real man around here on the face of the earth that would not be happy to say that they are married to Kenya Moore and they have a baby by Kenya Moore. And I'm with everybody else. Why would you not want to expand your business? You already have a restaurant over here that you say is doing really well. Everybody is asking you, are you going to go there to expand your business and your brand? Why would you not want to franchise? What else is keeping you over here and keeping you away from your wife? Because you claim that you just this good dad, but I don't see how in hell you could be states to states, miles and miles away, when it does not have to be like that. You're the owner of that restaurant, so you can pick up and leave any goddamn time you want to. Why won't you get a franchise over here closer to your wife and your child? But y'all, that's really all I got. I don't have no more to give you because I'm on my phone until I get my softbox lights. And you know you can't record over 15 minutes on these phones. I assume it's 15 minutes. So I don't want it to just cut off in the middle of everything that we got going on right here. But y'all, that's pretty much the gist of what this episode was. So y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the episode. Let me know if y'all feel like me and Nene ass needs to apologize to Scent. And let me know. There's a poll going on. Let me know. Are you Team Cynthia or are you Team Nene? I'm Team Cynthia all the damn way. Warris, you in the wrong. Period. Point blank. And anybody that's getting upset with me for not being on Nene's side like y'all always do, oh, well, I'm so very sorry for you. I said it and that's how I meant it. And I ain't taking none of it back. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That push that be my starter kit. I just woke up